Nigeria, and you are locked into the right place at the right time for your kingdom solutions for real world issues. We got the answers, yeah. I mean, we bold enough to say it. Why? Because we be in our word, okay? And we'll get to the word up challenge. That's a little bit later. Okay. And y'all hear the crew in the background. What's up, Satan City crew?
We up in this piece. We
Okay. When I tell you, the one thing I can say is it really is a blessing to do what you love, right? Because this throughout our lives, there's some things that we have to do, but when you get to do what you want to do, even if it's just at one point during the week, it changes things. And I'm so excited to be able to work with, chat with, laugh with amazing group every Friday right here on WGLB. So if this is your first time, get ready. We're gonna have quite an amazing time, and probably we might offend you. We might. You may laugh. You may even cry. That have been matching every outfit every time I see you.
Because
She
listen,
been looking good.
if I'm gonna wear it, it's gonna match.
Okay, and that is Teach Boone that's talking. Go ahead.
That is Teach Boone. He is here with his mask on.
He is
MASS.
His mask.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask.
Craig Andrew
That
Caldwell.
Go ahead.
Oh man.
But yeah, like what you just said has really been like my heart this week. Like I've been so happy that I get to do what I love, y'all. Like
That's what's up.
it's crazy. Like I was just driving and it hit me like, hey, you like living in like a prayer. Like this was a prayer. Like
in your
a
20s,
few
though,
years ago.
like a lot of people would take a minute to get
like
there.
I'm about to cry. I got chills.
Cry. Just
No,
cry
but-
because this is all cry. I just feel
We gonna cry on the
Let's all
music
No,
break.
cry.
We gonna cry on the
seriously.
music break.
But like sometimes we'll get caught up into and it's not even where I know it's going to be.
right.
But this feels good.
That's a grateful heart.
That was today.
I'm sorry.
You
That's
helped
we
us.
checking in, but that's
But that's a
how-
check-in.
I'm feeling you.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
That's
Steven,
good.
because I mean you got some stuff to be grateful
should've
for
been
too.
dead.
Yeah, by shit,
Damn.
listen.
Not tongues. Y'all.
No, it's like
I
God,
saw
I'm
your
ready. Like if
post,
this
yeah.
happens, yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Like I know you straight. I was
But
like,
that's
I'm
a
going to
righteous
this ditch,
man.
and
You know
it's
you
gonna
righteous.
happen.
That's a righteous man. Because we shouldn't have nothing to fear.
Let me tell you what that is, though. That's like I trust the Father. Like it's okay if I go. All right, that's how you. If I don't, like that's a place that I've been moving in this week.
Man.
But man, when I tell you, it's a struggle with me because what I realize is like control. Oh my God!
My God.
I literally am like. Nah, I don't want it to go that way. So I've been feeling like there's been like this dangling carrot over my head over what I want. But it really is like, is that what God wants? Or is it dangling because it's just all of this
I feel it.
I'm with you.
all this
Steve
inner
remind
work.
me of who said that? Was that Paul? Well, he was like, I'm betwixt between the two.
Come
To
on.
live is Christ. To live
Yes,
is Christ.
yes.
To die is gain.
gain.
Because then if I live, I can tell more people about Christ, and that's
Right.
cool. But if I die, I'm going to heaven. That's gain too.
Yeah, it was just a piece. It was a calm.
Yeah.
That's not the first time it happened. It was a calm. Like I was like, hope the truck is here. I'll just go
Come
in
on,
the
Holy
ditch,
Spirit.
like, fall over.
Wow.
And that's cool. But we both caught control at the same time, and it was like,
Look at God.
and I had just finished praying, and it was funny because
Isn't that
I was-
crazy?
Yeah, but like after the prayer, like I was playing Omarion's Icebox, and it's like this is funny.
Because that's life.
But that's exactly.
But that's life, and that's
First
why I
of all,
love
Steven,
God.
why was you listening to Icebox?
Because
What's
that's what he
going
felt
on,
like.
honey?
That's what he felt like.
Do we need to pray?
So
You
cold,
hurting?
so cold, right?
No, that's what he felt like. Because what happened with me? Because that's why I love God, because like I really can be myself, like
Yeah.
100% and myself. And so, but no, I feel you on that because I don't know. So that's a prayer. We're gonna pray against just traveling grace and, and mercy.
There were tons of cars that didn't have the same, that just in ditches and hurt and
Yeah, everywhere.
There was a ton
I
this
saw a
morning.
lot.
Yeah, I'm like, Lord.
Jesus. Ooh.
And we'll get into that later. I think we have
Yeah.
to flip
Oh yeah. Oh right.
My
We'll get
God.
into that too. Let's go to Sharice before I was about to go somewhere else. Bring her
Child.
back.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. It feel like every time you ask me, it be my week be trying.
But that's that. But
Every week, like the difference.
I know. For me, I've been like, woo child.
Every week, but no, it's been a difference.
But we blessing people because everybody's in a woo child.
But I'm happy. I mean, I'm not dead, so I'm cool. But I think
You ain't still riding on that old engagement or whatnot.
I definitely am still in the little engagement situation that's bringing me much joy, very much joy. Okay,
And full of glory.
and full of glory. Hey, woo, don't get
I
me
said, come on
started.
for this little Valentine picture, little.
You saw that?
Yes, the little knee cocked up.
wait,
I
I
said,
missed
y'all
that.
crispy. You.
It was
You.
a nice picture.
Yes, with your little orange dress or whatever it was.
Oh, that
Oh
was the
yeah,
wedding,
yeah, that
right?
was the baby. That dress was $3 and I worked it. Okay, let me finish.
Okay.
We love
She's
a knee
But
cap.
no,
clever.
We love a kneecap. I'm sick of teaching. No, but I've been this week. I've been frustrated. I'm okay, but I'm frustrated because I'm in a part of my life where
Ready to quit.
no, I mean
And
yes,
by that, I mean job.
yes and no. Yes
I hope
and
nobody's
no.
listening from her job.
Right.
Oh my God.
I didn't say it.
You can never tell.
Right. But yeah, I've been frustrated because being stuck in something,
Yes.
but given a challenge to go somewhere.
Mm.
And so I feel a little
I get
stuck and
that.
frustrated in the stuck, but also I feel an assignment of rediscovery recently placed inside of me. So it's kind of like I was like, everything that I made you in this last season, I don't need you to be that no more.
Oh, wow.
And I'm glad that you were that because it was helpful within the season that you were in. But now I need you for something else. And that doesn't mean that you weren't good at that. That doesn't mean that I didn't anoint you for that. That doesn't mean like if you hop back to that you lost the anointing. That doesn't mean anything. But I need you somewhere else right now. And it's frustrating because God just don't be like, and I'm going to tell you tomorrow, next time on God's channel. No, he don't. He like, nah, but you got to look for that. You got
But
to
what you graduate and then you don't even know that you literally just went through the full graduation.
Yeah,
Cap and gown, and now you
already
like
started a new
high
course.
up in another
and the new
grade.
semester done already started, and you ain't even got your books.
I'm not prepared, but he's like, no, I
Your
qualified
grants,
you.
You ain't got nothing yet, and it's frustrating because
God.
it's like, Lord, I love you, but I'm tired because I liked what I was there.
That was working for me. I just
Ooh,
got
can
to
I
get
roll
it.
in this floor?
And like I said, like T said, like that was working for me. I called my judge, and everybody's like, it's the big question, like especially for Christian females, a lot in my generation, it's like, what's my purpose? What's my calling? And like, don't tailor me just to be a wife no more. I want to know my purpose. I want to know my calling. I want to know where I'm going. I want to know this and that. And so, and believe it or not, ask every Christian
It's
woman
so
in their
real.
20s in this generation that's going hard for God, ask her what she wants. I want to know what God called me to do. So imagine, like, really rocking and knowing that a husband is not your purpose, and God's not obligated to get married to whatever. He's not obligated to give you a husband. Let me just say that. So outside of that, a woman that can mature outside of the label wife, and be like, I want to know my purpose, and I want to know what God has called me to. Imagine thinking you struck gold and found it. And you're like, yes, I got it. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was pushing for.
Yes.
And then God was like, new assignment, new purpose. And so now you back at square one, like, Wait, I had it. He was like, you did have it.
Right.
It's just a mess right now.
You had it, and so here, let's go over here.
And I'm trying to appreciate.
Have it here.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to appreciate how God is seeing him in me in that change, because God is the God of I am, meaning I am provider, meaning I am healer, meaning I am lover, meaning I am father, meaning I am so many different things. So I'm like, okay, I gotta be like my God and be able to be so many different things, because that's how my God is. And it's frustrating because I'm not God. So he can do it easily, but for me, it's kind of.
I mean, are y'all people this like that? That is straight revelation.
In here in the Twilight Zone.
It's frustrating, y'all. So yeah, I could go on and on because that's how deep it's been. He's been talking to me about seasons, and he was just kind of like, every season is meant for something. If y'all would just look up what plants do in each season, look up what plants do in winter. They hide when it's cold. Look up what sunflowers do in the summer. They're called heliotropes because they're the only flower that can turn towards the sun and gain photosynthesis without actually being a human. And so they're adaptive plants in the summer. Think about what you do in the fall. You fall off of that old thing. Think about what you do in the spring.
Come on, you better watch these seasons.
Again. It's about what the plants do in each season. So I had to think about that, and I had to look at my season. And the only time the seasons change is when the plants have successfully completed what they needed to do in that season.
And she received all that on a Tuesday.
I'm done.
I was almost domesticated.
So done. First of all, y'all are so rich right now in the spirit, and I'm so here for it. Everything you're saying is resonating with me so greatly. My thing has been, before we go to break, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little about the Super Bowl and get into our hot topics. Because I just skipped over the Super Bowl. I'm like, listen. So I've been there where you are, and that whole graduating and accepting that. And then for me, the other thing is like, so similarly, being content. Like, okay, and kind of finally rocking in this at this level, and then having my eyes open to something else and opportunity and possibility for, and then being close to it, back to that dangling carrot thing that I've been feeling. You know, it's like close to it, and then it's like, oh, but not yet. Oh, not that. Oh, you don't want that. Oh, oh, this way. Oh, you don't mean that way. Okay, let me chill. I'm cool. I'm cool. Oh, this. Oh, is this what it is?
Like spiritual Braxton Hicks. Basically.
Oh my God!
Basically, like you feel the pressure. It's just not time yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Firecracker.
I got 2 kids as well, so.
Oh my God! But no, you hit it exactly on the head. And so the thing is, for me, and so I found myself this morning saying, why you even show it to me? Like I'm good.
That's deep.
Like I'm like why not show it to me when you're ready for me to get it? Because you already know I'm gonna go. You already know I will cast it all aside and run. What you trying to do? Like, you showed it to me, but I can't. Like, tell me what you want me to do.
But you know what? That's good. My mom always taught me and my siblings the keyhole thing about God. It's like God doesn't
I know
always
he's doing
show
something.
you
He's
the
training
whole picture.
something in
you
me.
know, we know that, but it's kind of like God will bring you to a door and He'll only let you look through the keyhole. So you know a little bit about what's in there.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing that was gonna make me not get it.
I think he's showing me. I think he's showing me. I don't need you to go hard every time. Sometimes I need you to be quiet. Or sometimes I need you to, and so he's teaching me how to move. Like, yeah, oh no, I showed that to you, but pray about it. No, don't do it. Pray. Like, that's what I'm like,
Still, but that's what we talked about last week. And I wanted to make a post like, man, being still is not as easy as it seems. It's not.
It's not. We're going to take this caller real quick, then we'll go to break. What's up, caller? You're on the air with the Saving the City Radio Show crew.
Hey, Tyrone! Yes!
I know it's you! Uncle Ty.
I said, nice big bang.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
You know, don't ever make little or short of the prayers there, because that's what pulls you through. True. The holy blood of Jesus Christ and, the Holy Spirit being with you. I mean, if you looked up, there was something down in Texas. There was something like 130 something cars piled up or something down there.
Yeah.
So always give thanks and praises that you made it through, because the prayers and the blessings is what brought you through.
That's right.
It's nice to pray and say, well, yeah, I would like to have nice things, but it also say want for nothing. Want for nothing.
Wow.
So yeah, you have your needs, but you pray and He knows what you need, and He knows some of the things you like. Like, your ice cream and, your candy bars.
That's
and all
what
that
you
other
like,
stuff.
Brother Tyrone. When you want
Right.
ice cream and your candy bars.
If you wanted to,
but-
say that.
But
Uncle Tyrone.
want for nothing, I mean.
God.
Make sure you look out for each other and make sure that everybody's home safe and everything and warm. This is this real Arctic stuff here. This is the stuff here that man, I mean, this make you see blue. There ain't no blue.
Okay.
I mean, boy, have you seen all kind of different kind of colors?
Okay.
But they're talking about a wind chill factor of being something like 40 plus below with the wind chill factor. So this is very dangerous stuff. So, have a little fun, but be careful out there. And, it is slippery. So watch your braking distance and your stopping times, because that's what's important there. Make sure your speedometer and your speed is, sufficient to where if you do tap your brakes, then tap them. Don't jam down on them to where you lock into a skid there. Pump them. Pump your brakes.
Okay.
Pump your
And
brakes.
keep something in your little kit there, like your little Jolly Ranchers or your little hard candies there, just in case you can't get in real quick. There, your blanket, your flashlight, your jumper cable, stuff like that. Till in case you get someplace there, you got at least hour and a half or something there, a blanket or something there to keep you warm till somebody can get to you. So stuff like this. Make sure that you're safe and make sure that you're looking out for each other as well. Because I love all of you, and
too.
you can each start writing a chapter on the book on on the name of the show there. This is my contribution to the book, and let the book make some money.
Yes.
And see, you got another stream of income coming in, all of you on each chapter of the book there. So and Iberia can get you going on that, since she's got this book out
got
here,
a
and I'm
whole
pretty sure Chantel as well.
Yes.
So. I'm going to get off here in a few, but I just wanted to say, because I got a chance to, I didn't talk with her. She was on the line, but Ida B. Wells' granddaughter, I had called another show, and she was on the line. So I got a chance to be in her presence, And then I had heard the Amanda Gorman again at the Super Bowl there. So she's got it going on. So bring her through, see if you can get her here. I don't know if I get a chance to get by there to meet her, but, I want to get some of her autograph stuff as well.
Yes.
So God bless you all. I'm tuning in, having fun with you. So I love you all. Be safe, be warm.
Love you, Uncle Ty.
All right, Uncle Tyrone. Listen, Uncle Tyrone's going to always get us together. He going to make sure we drink our hot chocolate.
To bring him on the
We're
show
going to
for
have
the
blankets
weather
in the
segment.
car. I did
Yeah,
mention that
we
when I was doing Morning Mix. We love you, Brother Tyrone, Uncle
you.
Tyrone,
Right.
over at the Saving the City radio show. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your hot topics right after this.
Tell us when we off the Facebook.
Love you, Brother Tyrone, Uncle Tyrone, over at the Saving the City radio show. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your hot topics right after this.
Tell us when we off the Facebook.
Brother Tyrone, Uncle Tyrone, over at the Saving the City radio show. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your hot topics right after this. back. You are locked live to the Saved in the City radio show right here on WGLB 1560 AM and 96.1 FM. Wow, what an amazing crew check-in. Like, we was literally getting our lives, okay?
I had to get it off my chest.
We're allowing you guys to listen in as we got some things off of our chest. And hopefully it inspired you or encouraged you as well, because, you know, we're all, as Stephen says, we're all in this together. And I guarantee you, whatever you're going through, there's somebody else that has gone through it or might be going through it. And so sometimes just, you know, be accountable or find someone that you can be accountable with. You'll be surprised at what you guys can accomplish together. So yeah, let's get into our hot topics. Yeah. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. That we were going to talk about that earlier in the check-ins, but did y'all watch the Super Bowl?
The first half.
I watched the performance.
I literally put up a meme. It was this girl, like if you've ever seen The Sound of Music, and it was a woman like spinning on the hills, and it said something like, "This is me
not caring
about football." Like I literally was like, "Oh, it was a game."
See, I put something on my story. Was like, not me at a Super Bowl party and not know what's going on. Like,
because
why am I here?
Because you're there for the party
food.
and for the food and for the nachos
Same.
and for the halftime show.
Same. I have my mask on.
Your mask.
Wear
Your masks. So,
can I talk about the performances?
Yes,
Because that's all I watched.
Right. Wait, well, who won? Do you know that?
Red and black.
Tampa Bay.
Red
Tampa
and black,
Bay.
right?
Is that
Tom
exciting?
Brady again.
Was
Is
that
who
red
we
and black?
wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom Brady again for the 10th time.
I'm clueless.
Is that we're excited about that?
My grandmother believes down in the city of her soul that they rigged the game.
They
They
did.
cheat.
I'm
I
with
guess
her.
that is rigged.
I'm with
I
her.
feel
She
that
cheats.
sometimes because how the Simpsons be prophesying who going
Dude, say that.
But the Simpsons prophesy everything.
Everything.
But how?
Because they're of God.
Because they have. I'm a whole conspiracy theorist. Okay, they have mastered
Look, I don't
time
trust
travel.
nothing.
I just need to know.
they have.
Like,
They mastered time travel.
Something in
I'm
me
convinced.
feels like some of these are rigged as well because it be like dirty referees.
Yeah, you making
and
heroes
coaches
and, you know.
making bets. I believe some of them have been rigged.
But y'all see,
I ain't
this
gonna
was the
lie.
first woman referee. Did y'all see
That was cool.
Yes,
The
I
first
did
woman
see
referee.
that.
She was.
That
For, I
makes
think
me
any
happy.
game, not Super Bowl, just any football game, right?
Wait, so
Major
the football Super
championship.
Bowl's got to run up and down the
Sport.
field like the basketball. Oh no!
Girl, you seen that ponytail
You
swing?
gotta see the play. Yeah. They
Run
in
and
shape.
not get weary.
They
Whoa!
in shape.
Wait.
Not faint.
She ain't
Before,
playing.
Tej, before you get into the halftime show though, but we got to talk about the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. I
did
wasn't
see
talking
that.
about the
Come on,
halftime
Teach,
show.
talk about it, cause I
Star
was just
Spangled
I saw
Banner.
that.
First of all, I get how the NFL is trying to do this inclusion thing with their artists, and the NFL, has been under fire for racial tension, stuff with like concussions, and they're not paying out black people, all that, just a lot of stuff. So I just didn't understand why Jasmine Sullivan need to share the.
Because
Since when has anybody did a duet for the?
First of all, because we need unity now more than ever. We need to see it. Listen, first of all, let me say
Eric,
this:
go home,
we don't
Eric
need to see
Church.
it.
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
They need to see unity now more than ever.
I get
because
that.
if you go on the Twitter feed
Interesting.
based on and just kind of look at what people were saying about the performance, they hated Jasmine Sullivan.
Really?
I'm talking about
Really?
the Good Old Boys. They hated it. They said she messed it up. They was like, sing it. She's like, why you gotta, in so many words, like, why you gotta rip and run and do all of the extra stuff? Just sing it.
First of all, she is
Because
the
it's
Aretha
Jasmine
Franklin of our
Sullivan.
time, and I
Okay,
need y'all to
first of all,
recognize.
They
it.
too old for that.
And I
I'm
love the
sick of
shine
it.
that she's getting. She's been so deserving.
The
You
Aretha-
don't think so?
the
It's
Aretha
been a
Franklin of
I'm
our
with you.
time?
I'm with you. She's not the Aretha Franklin
What?
of our time.
It's
I
been
was gonna let
time.
it slide.
What?
I was gonna let it slide.
I was like,
Vocally, I mean, I
She's
feel
not
like
the
it's
Aretha Franklin of our
it's
time.
absolutely. No, I don't feel like. I feel like she got that grit that Aretha
She's the
Franklin
Jasmine
had.
Sullivan of our time, and that's what she is, and she's great.
Amen.
But
Amen.
she's not the
Amen.
Aretha.
Vocal wise, I
mean,
feel like
if you
that.
were to tell me, if you were to give me Jennifer Hudson, and I know everybody doesn't like her voice, but if you think of Aretha and Jennifer,
with
like
you.
it's more of a similar,
I'm with you on
like
that.
Hollis
I can
Wall
follow
type
that
thing.
more than Jasmine. Jasmine
Yeah.
is Jasmine.
Jasmine is that soul. I mean, maybe she can go for Etta James of our time.
Wow.
I'm weak tonight.
I don't know.
I'm weak tonight.
I'm talking about
I'm
vibe
weak.
wise.
But
not
vibe-
voice wise.
but
I'm
vibe,
talking
I feel
straight
you.
voice.
I'm going off of vibes. That's what she said. What's the girl?
Jennifer.
Jennifer Hudson and Aretha Franklin. Vibe-wise.
Vibe-wise.
My voice, vocal
I was
talent.
thinking straight voice, not like record sales. You know, any other.
I
stuff.
know
I'm
what
not
you
even
mean.
thinking
Voice.
that either. Like you don't. When I think
They put you
Aretha
in
Franklin,
a
I
mood.
won't think Jasmine.
Really?
Ever.
No,
Yeah.
Who
ever.
you thinking?
I think Jennifer.
I
I think you got to
don't.
think big voice. Like
I think big voice, but
Jasmine
Jennifer
don't
be
have
hollering,
big
squalling.
voice.
Like
Aretha got
Fantasia,
that.
like Fantasia.
But Aretha got the sweet. She got the. You know
Aretha
what I mean?
can't run like Jazz, and that's no shade.
But I get that rasp sometimes from Aretha.
Jasmine is her own, and that's okay for her to be her own.
Yeah,
But
I
like
agree.
if you say Beyonce, like I literally, even though they don't. Oh no, not
Slow
with
your
not with
roll.
Aretha. No, oh
Right, I
no.
get what
First
you're
of all, I
saying.
love Beyonce.
I love
First
B.
of all, I love Beyonce.
I love B, but
I love her. No, but
I
listen.
was gonna do a Viola Davis on y'all.
No, listen. but wait. Listen. Let me show you where I'm going.
Okay.
But if you say Beyonce, not Aretha Franklin, God, Lord Jesus, I said it so strong. Tina Turner.
Okay, yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
yeah, it's the vibe.
It's the
I'll give you that.
vibe.
They
I'll
Yeah.
give you that.
Anyway,
give you
we
that.
is really
And they
having
not used to
a
this
Really
vibe.
going.
That's what they not used to, this vibe. And
So,
that's why-
but back to what you were saying, that is why they didn't have to do it for us. We would have been just satisfied with Jasmine.
Yeah.
I really
It
didn't need
it
to
sends
hear.
the bigger picture.
Yeah, I didn't need boy to
And
be.
that's why I say I get the inclusion thing. I
You
get
messed
the
it up to
community.
me. Shoot.
He did good. I just really just only wanted
For
to
an
hear Jasmine.
alto.
His guitar sounded really good. I liked his choices. I just wanted to hear Jasmine.
but America loves country music.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true. That's
They
true.
like
that is the chosen.
they love it.
That
you
is
know?
the chosen music.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And
who-
they be acting country and wild, and I don't like it.
But let's talk
That's
about
right.
America the Beautiful, though, sang and performed by her. You didn't see
Oh
that?
wait, hold on. But see, how you gonna skip past when you literally skip past the MVP during the Star
I
Spangled
did
Banner?
the praise dance,
Okay.
the liturgical dance.
Steven, did you not feel it?
He
Because
took
I-
off.
that's-
I ain't
that's-
gonna lie. He took
That's
off. He
exactly
did a
what
lot.
I thought it was.
It was the flag for me.
It was the charisma for me, like without even speaking.
It was soul.
At one point he did that too.
Charisma.
I said, sir, you better earn your dollars.
This is what I mean. Performing to the stage is no longer lit. When I grew up, I danced and you danced until you were no longer on it. I don't care if your foot was
Listen.
on the curtain coming in. You gonna dance with that
You gonna
foot.
dance
First of
out.
all, okay, for
Dance with
those
that
people who
foot.
I don't know who didn't see the Super Bowl, we're not really talking about a praise dance. There was no praise dancer on the Super Bowl field.
I mean,
we
it
are
was.
talking about
Yeah, it
the
was.
sign language interpreter, okay?
He was
and,
ready.
and I will boldly say it's the ASL for me,
Yeah,
okay?
I've never seen anybody sign with their body or feet.
True.
Like he
Because
signed
he
with
was- but-
all
but-
that is within
But
him.
listen, I would hire him because if you're, I need you to
I need to feel
sign
it.
as
Yeah.
big as they're singing.
Yeah.
Jasmine was up, hand up. I need you to sign, honey. I need that flag to wave.
No, for real. He had to match her level because when they be singing that little saltine
Not saltine. That's
national
kinda,
anthem.
that's racist.
It ain't racist. It just ain't got no flavor.
Yes, it's seasoned with raisins.
It's nasty when they be singing that little.
Oh my God.
It's saltine.
It's
Because I mean, Cracker come
boring,
after that.
and they just sing it so.
And they love it.
And the little band be in the
Put a
back.
little chili in
And
it.
then the sign language person, they gotta match the vibe. Like y'all, I be ready to go
I
sleep.
did see a white lady sign language interpreter at a Snoop Dogg
Getting it.
concert.
No, I think I
Man.
seen that.
Hilarious.
She-
Baby was
snapped.
bouncing.
And that's what I'm talking about. You have to match the vibe because that lady was rapping with them hands. Okay.
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 And
Keeping up.
but that's what they're hired to do, to interpret. Okay.
Exactly.
But go ahead,
point.
Tej, with her.
Her was amazing. It
Okay.
was like I've never heard the. I didn't know they did the American Beauty at the Super Bowl. I just
I didn't
felt
see
like
it
it was
yet.
a Star
I'm
Spangled.
sorry.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm
She
gonna
was
watch it.
beautiful.
Her brand of a Fender.
Oh, she has her own
I'm
brand
jealous.
of Fender guitar.
I'm
Yeah,
jealous.
she's amazing. It sounded like
love
she, her voice is special, so she arranged it to fit her vibe and her sound.
Wow.
That's what made it so special, and she just sounds amazing.
I like her.
Although she's being sued now for like copyright
What?
infringement for $3 million
For that?
yeah,
A
no.
Got
performance?
it.
for another
This
song.
is she got
Oh.
it.
I think Focus. They're saying Focus. Her producer,
focus on
her
me?
producer stole it from another guy.
Oh no.
And they've
Oh,
been
that
trying
was
to,
a hit.
they've been
Let me
trying
see
to
the
deal with it.
signatures, and then I
Right.
see who signed for this song first. And
They've been trying
We
to
don't
talk
want to
about
hear
it.
nobody else singing now.
I
Anyway.
don't. Either way, she got it, and she'll be okay. She gonna sell some more of them little guitars, and she gonna make it
No,
big
but you
bang.
know that's a big thing now. If he can prove it, she gonna have to pay.
That's
Like
true, you
Katy
have to
Perry
pay.
had to pay the man.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
gospel artist who.
Oh.
So yeah, she he said their people have been trying to talk to her and they were ignoring the emails and all that
Because they
stuff.
didn't have time.
So now they're taking it to court.
She had to prepare for the Super Bowl, but I get it.
But what did
They
they
gonna
want
get
her
their
to
money.
do? I feel like they were gonna take her to court anyways, even if she replied to like the emails and the
No,
meetings
because
and
it
all
probably was
that.
a less payout or something.
Yeah.
It was probably
okay,
a less
to
payment.
settle on
payout.
something. Okay.
Cease and desist. Sing.
So, but you're talking about like, okay, we're talking about her, who's amazing.
Uh-huh.
But like the main it's so funny that we're not. No
I'm
one's talking about
sick.
the main Super Bowl act, The Weeknd.
I turned off.
Somebody
at that
said it
point.
was demonic.
Yeah,
All right,
I
we're gonna go
turned
to a
off at
break,
that
y'all.
point.
That's how you know when it came on.
I literally
Ooh,
turned
if
the
y'all could
TV.
see
I
Lil
turned,
Bit Face.
I turned the TV off at that point.
Visually,
I still haven't seen
you know,
it.
I'm a
But
visual
he's-
and creative person, so I love the creative aspect of like.
I haven't been able to watch him
the
since
whole
he had the
performance.
swollen face. But I know it's a.
It was
He's been
sick.
acting this
was
story
sick.
out for months.
Yeah.
Some
And
people
I'm
love it,
tired of
like
it.
James Prince.
And it's
He loves it.
influenced by drug use, I feel like.
Child, baby was hot. When I tell them eyes was
Oh,
bucked
you
and
said
lips
that.
was
No,
tucked.
I kid you not. He has been very transparent about his struggle with drug use.
That was addicted.
But why though? If
He's
it's
still
you,
addicted.
then do an interview. You ain't got to act it out. He know it's you, man.
But sometimes they be trying to reach their own. They like all the drug addicts is like yes, they love it.
No, for real.
We can't.
That's how Amy Winehouse was.
Okay, well,
They love the stuff
Ooh,
like that because they
I
were
love
just.
You gotta be
I-
careful with
but
Amy.
No,
man.
for
I
real.
love
But
Amy.
they just create and they don't really think about it. They just do.
Oh, okay.
They just
I
do
do.
it. I like her too, but you gotta think about those people. They're not really thinking about, okay, I don't care what they're saying after this song or whatever.
Yeah.
They just do it.
That's
like
true.
legit. When they hide, it's like, man, I just got this song. Let's just record it and that's it. And because they famous and because they got influence and money, all right, let's drop it.
And they still sound good when
And,
they're high.
and you know,
Yeah.
it
Some
don't
people
even
don't.
A lot
matter
of artists-
no more.
a lot of artists
But
do
the
that.
thing
Sometimes they
is,
don't.
the Weeknd needs to take a weekday, take a nap,
Wow.
and reassess.
And reassess.
Ooh,
I mean,
guess.
listening to the chart wise and like, you know what I mean, him charting, he has had
Who else is gonna be here?
entertainment wise.
Exactly. I'm okay.
It just didn't. It,
He,
just didn't
like, there's a lot of people that said it fell flat.
it didn't
but-
meet the standard. It didn't meet the
His
moment.
music
No.
give me
They
very
said that they
eerie
lose the
vibe. Y'all
budget.
ever seen what's the thing? This
Yes.
is coming.
I can't feel my face. when I'm listening to
That remind me of
steroids.
him, like if he was like a
I want to feel
musician.
my
What's
face.
the guy that made those movies? Nightmare Before Christmas.
Stephen King.
Tim
No,
Burton.
Oh,
Tim
Tim
Burton.
Burton.
Like the
Oh,
Weeknd
yeah.
give me musical Tim
That's
That's
Burton
interesting
vibes.
because
That's
and you
true.
kind of want to watch it anyway, but then you just feel
It's
creepy
dark
afterwards.
and it's
But it's-
intriguing.
But it was like this was good,
Yeah.
but
But
I'm
historically,
uncomfortable.
like
Yeah.
a lot of good performers mess up during the Super Bowl for some reason. Like
That's
they the
true.
Black Eyed Peas, Michael Jackson. It's like,
Janet,
it's
ooh,
something-
let's not talk about. She
But
just
do you
gets shot
rise-
from
There's
that.
something about the Super Bowl.
But do you
And they come
rise
up
to
every
the
year.
occasion like Prince?
Beyonce didn't
Don't make
mess
me
it up.
cry
But
because
Beyonce
I love
shut
Prince.
down the Super Bowl's
of it
power.
all, Yeah.
And Prince, it was raining, and then he was like, "Let's sing Purple Rain," and killed it
And
in
opened
the
up the-
rain.
But
Open
Prince
up
was
the-
gonna kill anything. That man was a musical genius. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so kind of back to what you were saying about the weekend and being high. I just thought that was a great segue into our
that
Tony
was smooth.
Evers
That was smooth.
and the legalization of weed. Are y'all for or against?
I'm for it if we gonna
ready.
let the folks
I'm
out
ready.
that's in jail for
That's-
the weed. I'm for
yeah.
it.
Glasses on.
Yes.
Because I'm in jail for that little bit of blunt. That,
I can hear they said
then
that
we gonna
little
leg-
bit of blood.
Yeah, and then we're gonna legalize it, and I still gotta do the rest of these 27 years.
Let him free.
Not half a
That's
doobie.
ridiculous. Yeah, my brother got a whole felony charge for just having
Oh.
something in the
A little
car.
half a blunt.
Yeah, and then we're gonna legalize it because it's beneficial.
So why y'all
for
letting these
tax,
people
You know
out?
what I mean? Like,
That's
That-
what
that-
I'm saying.
but that's how they move. But I know, Steven, you have a completely different view
Oh,
on it, so
man,
talk about it.
I went in with a couple people.
let's do it.
No, because nobody has ever given me a reason why to legalize. Like you said, like, okay, the jail thing, why not just change the law? That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with legalizing marijuana.
Yeah, we can change
Like,
the law.
or there's people say, like, well, medicinal purposes. will legalize the medicinal part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the recreational part. And everybody, I want people to be honest, like you want to get high.
Like, yeah. That's like, I will feel you more.
Like you want
down too.
No, you want to be high. Like that's.
You want to feel it.
Like you want to, like people want to escape, especially with COVID and doing all these weird challenges. They want to get high. So it's like, just say it.
I mean, before gonna do it anyway. So
True,
I don't know if
true.
that's it.
But don't make
That
no
is
scientific reason.
That is
like,
it, because you always want what you can't have.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It kind of is that whole vibe of like, you know, now they want to make a bigger deal about it because they can't have it. You know, it's
even the Marijuana Institute has said there is no clinical proof that
I feel like I didn't say it right.
Because no, I'm thinking of. I'm sorry, y'all. It's probably really off that part of it. But I just feel like it's some saints who gonna use that today.
They are.
Sick, twisted, bad advantage and say, follow the laws of the land. Well, the laws they say it was illegal, so I can do it. I can come to church
and
high.
them same saints was already coming to church high.
Exactly.
And was on the keyboard.
And will preach it to you, okay?
And was preaching to you.
Because if they make it legal, like, I'm obeying the laws of the land, and I don't feel convicted by it.
I mean, all things are lawful, but not all things are
Exactly,
edifying.
and that's why they're gonna say, "Well, I don't feel convicted by it." Okay, well maybe you don't feel convicted by it, but you feel broken by it because what you want to escape from.
I can make myself not feel convicted by a lot of stuff.
Okay,
you can't make yourself feel. You can't cut off conviction. You can ignore it.
You can ignore it.
Oh, that's good.
You can't cut off conviction.
That's good.
We were born with conviction, whether you want to believe in God or not. It says it's written on the tablets of our heart.
But this is why people choose these different poisons. Is because then you escape it for a moment because I can't feel or I can't, I don't have to deal with that that inner voice or that inner thing.
It's not knowing you tapping into a deeper spiritual realm.
Somebody said if it's legal, it said if it's legalized, is it a sin?
I just feel like, and I've had this conversation kind of this week. It's this generation. I don't think it's just specific.
I mean, having
this
sex
generation,
is legal. Go ahead.
But like, people are just kind of spiritually irresponsible, and we're just looking for something to blame it on, without really just doing the work and just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just something. That's just another thing to blame it on.
It is a sin. It's a sin if it's keeping you from what God has called for you, or what God has called to be righteous to you specifically. Well, what is it in your life?
We're asked to be sober-minded. Like,
exactly, and you can't be sober-minded high because you done gave when you're asleep.
But then it's drinking.
And when you're high and when you're drunk,
are we going there?
You sign your rights away over control of your spiritual self. Thank God that He covers, because in your sleep the enemy can take you to crazy weird places in your dreams. He can. You sign your rights away to your body when you're inebriated. And so if you're doing this high or drunk, okay, I've signed my rights away to my spirit. So don't be, when you come down, don't be scared of freaking out and talking about demonic ducks and stuff. I don't want to hear it.
Do you think
you have signed your rights away, and the enemy done took you there?
Do you think the Gorilla Glue girl was high when she decided to put Gorilla Glue in her head?
Baby, she was high on life.
I just think she just ain't got it all.
So, okay, let's move into that. Well, before we go, though, Tony Evers, weed legalization. Are you voting yes or no, Sharice?
I'm going to go no.
I'm a no.
He's a yes. And so...
I'm going to go no. It's a lot of work. I'm still going no.
No, I'm a no. I'm a no. But I understand. But
I feel like that goes hand in hand. If we're gonna say yes, then
say yes. That's okay. If they come for you, call me.
Oh no, there ain't no benefit for me. I just feel like
sometimes you think about that.
Do you feel like drunk people are more dangerous than high people?
They both dangerous.
I don't know. It depends
like
on what they're doing.
I think drunk people will be more dangerous than high people. So if that's the case, then do something about this alcohol. These alcoholics.
They tried. It was called prohibition.
I know we got to try again. Do something.
But when it's activities that the saltines like to do,
they'll create something else. Then they'll take that away and they'll be. I was watching. I'm not gonna get into it. I'll be on something else. So let's go back. Okay, let's move through the Gorilla Glue girl before we end up.
Maybe was high on something.
Baby, I'm exhausted with her.
Okay, so Gorilla Glue girl. For those people who do not know what we're talking about, which I don't know who doesn't know, but actually I've been coming across a few people who still don't know. So there was a young woman. Well, I keep saying young woman. I say that, but she's in her 40s, I think.
Is she?
That's what somebody said.
No, she's 41.
Yes.
Stop it.
So she grown. So anyhow, listen.
Wow.
So what? Better.
So this is
y'all, she's slow for real.
Listen, so these are for those that don't know what we're talking about. So Ooh, those lashes. Okay, so a girl she finished her ponytail and she wanted it to like hold. So she has a spray that she uses normally when she does her hairstyles called Got to Be Glue. She ran out of her Got to Be Glue spray and decided,
it worked to keep my line in too.
let me go. She said, you know what? Let me go ahead and use this Gorilla Glue instead. So she used Gorilla Glue. We know
not just Gorilla Glue. It's a Gorilla Glue adhesive spray.
Adhesive spray. And it's heavy duty. It was like heavy duty. I think I remember that on the thing. It was industrial strength. Yes. Right, on her hair. Okay? And so she said that, you know, she was like, okay, it was moldable at first. So she went to the store, did what she had to do, came back and was like, dang, this is hard. So a month later, she still has the glue in her hair and it won't move. So she says, stiff wear, my hair.
I'm concerned because with that kind of like craft and industrial glue, like the way that stuff sprays, it doesn't just spray in one direction. Like it kind of spurs out and stuff. So how is it not on your face and stuff?
She might have wiped it immediately because it didn't harden until a little bit, like when she came back.
I got you.
So it was still a little moldable at first, you know. And so, long story short, a month later, still has his ponytail hanging. And literally, she's hitting her head, y'all.
She looks like a cartoon character.
She looks like a cartoon character. Her hair never changed. It was very Jermaine Jackson.
Oh.
And listen. And so so it was funny. It was funny at first, and you know
then it got sad.
Then it got sad because she tried to have what ended up happening was her head started to feel tight. Like all of a sudden it started to get a little.
You know, it expands when it dries. It like bubbles.
And then when you put water on it, it makes more of a sealant.
Oh my goodness.
And so then at some point she was like, "Oh my God, I can't get this out." Because now mind you, it's over a month, and she can't. You know how you can't even. She was like, "I can't even scratch. I can't move." So she goes.
Listen.
Listen, y'all. She goes to the doctor. They send her to the emergency. They send her back home with these acetone wipes.
Not wipes. You have to pour that whole bottle on that baby.
It was the wipes. So she got, if y'all go on the Saved in the City Christian Network page, you will see when her friend is taking these wipes and trying to get this glue out of her head, and it is burning. I literally felt every perm I ever had as I was watching her.
With all the lie.
And she with all of the lie. And so she people, but the crazy part to me is that people were still laughing. Like she's crying. She's literally crying on the camera. They turn it off because it's real. Like, you know, that leg is going and everything. And when I'm looking at the comments, the people are cracking up. They think it's hilarious. I get
it was stupid, but I never wish, you know, I don't want nobody to go through that. That is devastating.
But why would you buy it? Like, this is my thing. That's not in the hair care aisle.
I think she just had it at the house and thought it was a hair product.
But you know, I don't think she because I'm feeling a little racially pricked looking at the label anyway. So
because like I didn't put no monkey on my head.
Put that on me.
And she probably thinking Gorilla Snot because you know Gorilla Snot is an actual hair product. They do have
and it is the same color.
And yes, and it's a gorilla on it.
And so, I think she just didn't know it was not for your hair.
No, she did. And so, because I know, she said that she put a little on there before. Not that as much as she did, and it worked.
You don't deserve no edges.
So this is what happened. So what ended up happening? So it was all fun and games at first, and then, like I said, it turned and was like she couldn't get it off. So finally, she ended up cutting her ponytail off. And the little back came up a little bit. And so what happened is you got all the people that's laughing and hating on her. And then you got people that are saying, oh, my goodness, sis, like, let me help you. And so there was, in Beverly Hills, I think it was.
Well, the first thing, she started the GoFundMe, though. Right?
So talk about the GoFundMe, because I haven't.
What was that for? What she want that for?
You know, because everybody love to give money to stuff.
But I think because it was the cost or whatever. But
she was going to need to get a new head.
She was going to need.
She was going, because at that point, it had been so long, I don't want this head no more. I don't want this head.
We need to go to a music break. I'm quitting.
This head has stressed me out. I need a new head.
I'm quitting.
But what I love is that, so then it's all kind of stuff. Beyonce's wig maker offered to make her a wig.
Listen, that's a wig for the nation.
Okay.
That's a wig.
Bury me in that wig.
Listen, I don't care if it's upside down.
So finally.
Turn the wigs around. What Beyonce say, don't drink her. Turn the wigs around.
Oh my God!
Wear that
Listen.
mug backwards.
So to end the story, she does go to surgery. It's a $12,000 surgery that they fund for her, and they show her getting the glue out of her. It looks so painful.
Idris Elba look alike.
She had to be. She was
Yeah.
like
The surgeon.
She was under anesthesia for the surgery. That's how you know it was a big deal.
She was under anesthesia, but she was still
She
awake.
can still feel it.
Oh, what really?
So
She
she
was
didn't get
awake,
Did
but
she
she
get-
was.
That baby got a relaxer
She got her
because
hair.
when they was rinsing that out, looking, that hair was getting
I
straight.
think he
like
changed. I
after
think he changed her.
That
texture.
was
It looked good.
that was like acetone. It was just
They
straight
must have
acid.
just fully changed her
Well,
texture
no, he
because
said
it
he-
wasn't no curl.
He said all compounds can be, like chemical compounds can be broken. So he just found
Oh, so he
chemical-
gave
He
her a
broke that
homemade
thing.
perm.
Yeah, he broke it down.
He broke that thing down.
Wow.
That was an
I love
industrial
her.
perm. But listen, now this is
still
what
got
this
that
is the
part,
part that
though.
got me. She was upset. And she was like, cause he said, "Oh, I'm sure somebody will help you get your hair done." Da 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 da. And she was like, "But I can't get weave for 6 weeks." Girl, shave your head and go natural
You don't
after
need
that.
no- I'm sick of her. She,
You still
these
thinking
are the
about
people
your
that
next
don't learn.
hairstyle?
These are the people
First
that
of all-
Bible says they look in the
I don't
mirror
believe
and
that
turn
last
around and
part.
forget
I
their
can't believe
reflection.
Do you know the part that irritated me the most? Them lashes. She kept them lashes on,
Baby didn't take them
From
lashes
month
off.
one to now, looking like Snuffleupagus.
and they was up, eyes buck with them
She
blue
was
eyes.
about to take flight.
Not the
That's
blue
why I didn't
eyes.
believe she was no 40-something with the doggone contacts in.
No, but you know, people don't mature. You know, it's like the whole
She's
baby
stuck
boy
there.
syndrome. It be
Yeah.
happening.
She's
So
stuck
this is the thing. So not to be on her side, because people say, well, how would you be so stupid? If you think about the African American woman and her hair, and especially for those who just don't know better, like we use glue. When you think about what do you call it, a quick weave,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
yes, it's
Blow
hair
your
glue.
down.
But you know, if you look at her, like she had the nail, like she's in the surgery with these like nails, like way. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And these, if it was up to her, I'm sure she would have had the lashes on in surgery. Like it literally is like, go ahead,
My
yeah.
problem isn't just her at the moment. It started a movement. Like now
Oh.
it's a
Oh,
challenge,
my
and now
Lord
people are using it on
We're
other
about to lose his mind.
things.
His lip.
And yeah,
Yes, he should.
now
No, and the girls, but JJ, can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh,
why,
with the
why
tape.
would you do that?
because she
Why
was
did you
trying
think
to
that's
perm. She
okay?
was trying to perm the hair.
No, you thinking about the perm. No, someone
She
As
put
hair
glue.
removal.
used
Oh, and
the
wax.
Gorilla Glue
To
for wax.
She used the Gorilla Glue tape.
For wax.
Oh,
We gotta
so
keep
she
going
lost
because you
6
can't hear
layers
her.
of skin.
I was gonna say she's never getting that back.
To the white meat.
They
You
show.
know?
I couldn't even watch the
Yeah.
video. She was crying. I couldn't even watch the
I
video.
don't even want to think about it.
Like it's a new
ooh,
color and
Jesus.
everything.
What is
You know,
wrong with the
white
people that's
meat,
trying to
when I tell
prove
you
something?
Raw, that day is raw.
Literally.
It's raw.
Because that skin is thin
She
anyway.
might as well
Listen.
be a nun now, cause please
'Cause
don't
she
touch,
walking like
don't
this. She
nothing.
walking like-
But that remind me of that girl that literally set it on
Fans
fire.
can't
Do you
even
remember
touch
that back in the
Yeah, I
day? She
remember that.
literally set it on fire, like for some twerk competition or something.
I remember that, and she put alcohol first
Yeah.
on her clothes.
What is
and
wrong
then
with the
she sparked
people?
fire.
But this is why I'm saying that whole ignorant demon
And you want to legalize
And trying to
marijuana?
fit in.
and trying to fit in and be I can't.
It's the social media. You see how everybody else
Clout,
look,
yeah.
and
Again, her GoFundMe made it to 21,000. Like,
but I hope they mad because she got these services for free.
I'm gonna see if I
She's
can get her
suing them,
on the
too.
phone.
Why is she
I
suing them?
really want to talk to her.
Because somebody told her.
because
Like,
it
she
said
really don't need
it
to
say
sue.
don't put on your
Gorilla
They
Glue?
can't hear. They can't hear Regina.
She's suing the Gorilla Glue people.
no,
'Cause
you
I guess,
stop.
yeah, because she's saying like it doesn't say on here that you can't use it on your hair.
But
She
it
might
says
have
no
a
skin,
case,
no skin
y'all.
But it says
contact.
industrial, so when I think of industrial, I think about tools, building, not hair.
Listen.
We're gonna take one call
Mhm.
and
Somebody
then
on?
yes, and
I'm
then
upset.
Merry Christmas.
hello, hello caller. You're on the air with the Saving the City radio show crew.
And old school, Earl Stokes, and I had heard it then. He said some man with the Gorilla Glue, some cup or something there that got stuck to his lips.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
So pint size or bang is absolutely right. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, a craze or whatever, but we've got some here, but I ain't going to that extent though. I mean, hair, lips, and man, I'm just saying, You know, they can go in all different kind of directions with that, but you know, it's a family show, and I'm gonna keep it clean. But
Please do, Uncle.
Just pray for the people, Brother Tyrone.
Pray for it.
Brother Tyrone, we always appreciate you calling in. We're gonna finish up on our hot topics and go to a break.
All right, I just want to know. All right, be blessed. Love you.
Love you too. My goodness, y'all, just pray for the people because so we think the Gorilla Glue that's just out of control, and like you said, just the copycats that come after that is just
too much.
It's just too much.
You ain't gotta follow on.
So
on everybody.
exactly, and so guys, if you haven't heard of the Gorilla Glue girl, she doesn't want to be called that. Her name is Tessica Brown, if I'm not mistaken.
Gorilla Glue.
Okay, because that's the hashtag where you're gonna find her.
What's a Tessica?
But you could visit the Saving the City Christian Network page, and you guys can catch all of the things that we're talking about right there. And so before we go to break, let's talk about this now. I don't think that this person was operating in ignorance, or maybe he was, because how fast was you going?
To be able to do that.
So basically what we're talking about is right here in the state of Wisconsin in West Allis over one of the bridges, there is a video. Zoo Interchange.
I was just talking. See, Brother Tyrone knew.
Yes.
He knew.
Oh, he did.
He knew.
Did you see it, Therese?
Yes,
Talk
I saw
a little
the
bit about it.
video because how?
Tell what happened.
Okay, so this man's going on the highway, and I don't know what happened. The baby flew off the highway, y'all. Baby
Literally
flying off the highway
and flipped and
lands on the ground, but walks away.
That's the Lord.
The grace of
That's
God.
like
That was
If
the
this
grace.
man don't
That's
get
what
saved
Pastor
after
did.
this,
And
I'm gonna be mad.
that's what confuses me, because then people will be like, "Oh, that was so lucky." Sit
Oh,
down.
what a coincidence.
It was,
There's no
and
God
Mom
like
said
what?
Angels
something
and
magical
angels.
happened.
That's what he said for
The
real.
mama said.
You should be
The
flat.
mama said something magical.
You know, people be
She said
zooming in
God
on these
before
types of
two.
videos. They be like, you look close enough, you'll see the angels. We got to watch the video again.
I might have seen the angel.
I'm about
No,
to-
you
But
get
y'all-
close enough, you're going to see pee all around that car because, listen, 70 feet?
I
Oh,
am
thank you,
losing
yes.
it. This a whole Six Flags ride, and I ain't buckled in. I'm not buckled in. I don't have no
He should have been
restraints.
through the
We ain't gonna go to
windshield.
track.
Like you gotta know when you're coming around a curve, and you're literally on it's like.
That's high.
I don't even know what you call it. It's like
Overpass
the
thing.
overpass thing. Like there's nothing on it. Like you're not gonna go into a ditch.
It's just all highway.
You're gonna go into the sky.
The sky.
And he did. He went into the sky, flipped, dipped, and landed on the
So
back.
I wonder, like now, like, because you know they of course took him to the hospital. Yeah, he's okay. Like he's gonna live. He can walk. He can do all of that stuff. But
I don't
wonder
think I
what
could drive
bumps him-
again.
No, I couldn't.
Terrified.
Unless
Not on
I
the
was
highway.
driving a jet. I mean, I could maybe do
Not
a
on the
pilot
highway.
Compton
position.
got some cocky drivers in the winter. I had mentioned that
It's
earlier.
the baseline for me.
No, for real.
On the
I
snow.
don't
said it's
like
the
it.
baseline.
On the
for her.
snow and on the ice, like especially when they got trucks, they feel like empowered.
Yeah, they feel like they can't be
So
touched.
they'll zoom past you.
I feel like
you
it's
going
just the
somewhere.
only power they feel like they not even that they feel like that they have in their life is when they're behind their wheel.
Say it.
And so they literally
That's
just
true.
it's just craziness. I think that's why we have so many accidents.
Yeah.
It's
As
like
for
you're
me
going
and my
where?
house, you're going to go around me. Because
It's
I'm
Okay.
not 6
road
feet up.
rage, and you just mad at people on the road.
And it's
like,
gotten worse with this
Someone
pandemic.
said last night 2 people in Chicago died from the same type of accident.
Oh my lord.
This is
Prayers
wow.
are
Like
needed.
this is
Watch
just
this, I
this
didn't
is keep
see it.
happening.
Slow down.
Like this is just
I mean,
insane. Like what are you doing, and why are you going that fast? Like slow down.
On a curve.
on a curve.
On the curve.
Yeah, he
In the
knew
winter.
better.
Maybe it was slippery.
I think.
Wisconsin winter.
Did he say he lost control?
I don't
But
know.
no, my thing is like
Run the video.
I survived. So Lord, whatever you have.
Whatever you have for me to do.
Listen,
Look, just
booty
show
still
me,
be
and I-
clenched.
Wouldn't feel
The
like
clinches.
driving again.
I'm gonna do it though.
First
Lord.
of all, my goodness. Well, you guys, this has been our hot topics, okay, for today, and we will be right back after this.
All right, we are back with the church announcements. Hey, Saints, how y'all doing out there? You know what time it is. It is Teach Boom with your, I was going to say morning church announcements, but with your evening church announcements. This is the 7 o'clock revival. All right. Already, that was just Want to Be Happy by Kirk Franklin. It's probably going to be muted on Facebook. Let's go. We're going to mark these days. Get your Martin Luther King Black History Month calendar off the refrigerator and get your Sharpie. We're gonna lock in these dates, all right?
Red, black, and green together.
Exactly.
Okay.
Calling all entrepreneurs and small business owners, the Refiners 2021 Conference, February 19th and 20th. I love that, like, everybody and their mama have, branched out.
Come on, Refiner.
And yeah, and it's doing, like their own business and stuff. This has definitely been the time. If we all had a little free time last year. So yeah, the speakers are including the conference hosts Tad Pierce, Darnell McDonald, Bobby Laporte, Mike Bosworth. That's what Laporte.
A whole bunch of people we don't know, but we know Anita Clinton.
Anita Clinton is hosting it.
That's what we know.
So make sure you tune in for that if you have a small business or you even want to start a business. Great information. Multi-generational prayer gathering 2021. Speakers include Prophet Frederick Ward, Prophet Torres Solomon, Prophetess Kimmer Garner, Bishop Brandon Jacobs Sr., Pastor Norris Johnson, Pastor David Wilford, Prophetess Chantel Varnado. Yeah, this is gonna be a big event. It's already sold out for in person, but you can tune in virtually. Check the page for that information. March for Black History, February 20th. Mayfair Road in North. Ooh, I know they tired of us in Wauwatosa, but who cares? Hosted by Milwaukee Youth.
And what about it?
And what about it? This is gonna be awesome. Hope they shut them all down again. In His most matchless name. 2 p.m. Mayfair Road in North. Do you want a revolution? Who? I said, do you want a revolution? All right. Listen, Apostles Guy and Deborah Taylor, the pastors are hosting.
It's just Deborah.
Is it? I can't even read that. It's cut off a little bit, but it's a ministry leadership marketplace online business gathering. That's interesting. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Standard, 4 p.m. Pacific. I like that they put all the times on there because this, it's virtual everything. So we need to know what time I can tune in. So make sure you confirm with them so you can get a Zoom access link. We'll have the information up there for you to check that out. Listen, pop-up community food and socks donation drive. I love that. People kind of forget about socks, but we do need socks in His most matchless name. They are accepting non-perishable food items, new socks, and or monetary donations now until February 26th. The giveaway will happen on Sunday, February 28th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And the drop-off location is Gentle Hands on 6815 West Capitol Drive, Suite 116.
I don't know why I felt in my spirit. I just want to say no sock man can 2021. Come. Because I feel like they're going to take the socks and then be trying to sell them.
Yeah, but you know he died, y'all. I heard he died.
Boosting the socks now, trying to sell
I heard he died.
The main one did, yeah.
The main one died, like the one on like Burger King. That be about Burger King.
That is sad. I was trying to be funny. I should have just shut up. Go.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's no more sock man.
No, but if there was a successor, like he can come around.
I got socks. I got mace. I got purses.
Who has a succession plan?
I got a purse. Oh my God, it was so nice, y'all. And he came with socks.
You up here talking about the boosted purse?
I didn't buy it for myself. Somebody bought it booster. I didn't know until they gave it to me.
City Network boosted.
They gave it to me. It was a gift.
Back to the church announcement. Okay. You cannot interrupt the church mother when they do a church announcement.
Sorry,
you gonna get put out.
Right.
You gonna get put out the sanctuary.
Listen, all right. So
no, the door's locked during the announcements and offering.
Cut tie.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Everybody just be quiet and let
I'm just done. Go ahead.
It's the Ishkatai for me.
Win Milwaukee Meetup, hosted by Christian Connections. The purpose, dare, enjoying the journey. Anita's on fire. She's hosting another kind of networking event. It's virtual, so make sure you check that out. and Lanice McGee is a part. So like anything.
That's
she does is
Lanice
amazing.
thing.
I love her.
And last but not least, the Single Girls Virtual Valentine's Day Party.
It's coming up.
Hosted by Felicia Renee and friends, Brandy Iberia.
Okay, and friends.
February, what is that? Oh no, it's Sunday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
On Valentine's Day.
It's okay, yeah.
Y'all
gonna
better
cook
be in the
together.
place on
Y'all
Valentine's
gonna have
Day.
fun giveaways, play games, open discussion,
cooking.
and I'm sure y'all gonna cry because that's just what
Lies.
What is this unction that women just like to get together and just cry?
I wanted to cry earlier, but not because I was a
First
woman.
of all,
Y'all
I cried, but I could throw hands too.
Okay, it's balance. It's about balance.
Balance.
Well, these have been your
She
church
just want to be.
announcements.
She just want to be one of
Remember-
those girls for real. She just
And
really
you're not.
thinks she is, but she's not.
She's not.
I'll
Listen,
knock you out.
these are
Probably
church
knock you out with some
announcements.
scripture, but that's what it is.
Remember, y'all let me finish.
Right.
Sorry.
Remember, we are accepting your church events and your community events via email at saveandthecitymke@gmail.com. Make sure you send them in, and we'll be sure to announce them here for free on the radio.
Awesome job on the church announcements today, Tej. Yes, I love that. I love that we can share things that are going on in the city, because a lot of times people in Milwaukee, especially because it does feel like there's nothing going on, here's an opportunity for you guys to tap into some really amazing things that are going on. Sometimes it's beyond just being entertained. For a lot of the things that we share, you can become a part of, you can volunteer, you can get connected. So there are things to do if you would just open your eyes and listen to the church announcements. But all that being said, now comes one of my favorite times of the show, when we have an opportunity to bring on a guest. You may have heard her voice chiming in on some of these old church announcements, because some things we couldn't let pass. Okay, and so I'm so excited to bring on the amazing Regina Jefferson, and minister,
That's
prayer
my government
warrior.
name. Jeez.
Yes, all of that. Okay, Rue.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Rue. Okay.
I don't want nobody looking me up.
Okay,
Get
they
a song and get off.
Right, she was like, "No, call me Rue."
Wow.
Just like you call me Cher. But I'm so excited to have you on the show, sis. But seriously, though, minister, prayer warrior, just an awesome woman of God. Whether you want to take the accolades or not, is there. It's real. It's true. Okay, and so and you have out a new single, and so we're going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about beyond just the single. Where did My Freedom Song come from? Like, we're getting to that as well, but. Say what's up to the people.
Beloved.
Oh, come over to beloved. Yes, that's how you started.
That's
her
my
thing.
favorite word. I told Sharice when I have a kid, that name gonna be beloved.
Wait.
I told her do not name that baby.
Right.
Not beloved. It has to be beloved.
But
okay?
they will call her beloved, and
I
they
don't
will
like
spell
it.
it out, and they will say B-E.
Yeah.
It's beloved.
That
You
was
gotta
so
say it like
crazy. Don't
Iyanla
do that.
I don't like it.
No, not touching on. Go ahead.
I don't like it.
Okay, and we're focused. Regina, talk to us.
Hi, everyone. I am so happy to be here.
Yes.
To talk about the single. It came out a week ago today.
Yes.
Whew, and I was checking like the stats. This is new to me. It's just all new. And I was like, oh my God, like people is really listening to the song. Like on YouTube,
real.
Spotify, Pandora, like Amazon, Apple Music. People are listening to it. And it's just really weird because I never saw myself as an artist. I just always see myself as a worship leader or a worshiper. Not even a worship leader until about maybe like a year ago.
Yeah.
But just always as a worshiper. So
love it.
this is all new for me. And I'm just like, oh, okay, God, you said, okay, be uncomfortable.
Right.
Put yourself out there. Tell your real story, your transparent story, the story that sometimes we kind of sweep underneath the rug. But no, we got to bring that to the surface and talk about it because people are really going through these situations in life. So, yeah, that's my freedom.
So, before we get into the deep part, because I feel it, we about to get into it.
Because
the other part, though, like you said, this is kind of your first time, kind of in this space.
Yeah.
But I also just got to give accolades on such an amazing album cover. And I don't know, did someone pull you together?
Listen. Shout out to Tej Boom on the album. Well, not the album cover. The album's not out yet, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be doing that too. But shout out to Tej. Amazing. His ministry that he has when it comes to an eye. Listen, because he came to my photo shoot too. Like, I was not expecting him to come, and he was like, "Do you want me to come?" I'm like, "Sure." He was like, "I was gonna come anyway." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
Okay, you just send me no pictures and say design with this. No,
but like he literally like positioned me and helped me kind of get into that zone because I am more so of a when it comes to pictures, I serve face, so it was just like. All pictures of serving face, like, no, can you smile? Can you add your personality? And I'm just like,
this is why I always pick this picture of you for all the things I do, just because you're smiling on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's serious.
Because I don't smile in pictures. It's literally like I'm serving face.
Ooh,
and what about it?
Okay, and take that. So no, exactly. So we had to give some shout out to Tej Boone. Amazing work there.
Sure.
So let's get into just kind of the meat behind the music. When you start dealing with music or whatever it is that God gives you to, it's vision, then it's manifestation. Where did it come from, and why did you want to give us this now?
Listen, I kind of went live and talked about it a little bit, but I didn't go into all the detail because I knew that it was going to be a place in some room where I can actually talk about it into a depth. So I literally was driving, and I was actually having a conversation with God, a frustration conversation actually, because he placed me around all these people that were gifted and talented, and they have put out singles and put out albums, and I just was like, okay, God, why do you have me here if it's going to be something that you just dangle back to dangling something in my face and you not really let that manifest within me. And he was like, okay, it's time, because you have been patient, you have waited, you have been faithful, you have been obedient. So now what is in you, I'm ready to release it. So I literally was just driving my school bus, because I'm a school bus driver during the day, and I just heard, I feel the walls caving in. And I can feel my last breath escaping my lungs. And God, like, after I wrote the song, God had to remind me, because I write. I've been writing for almost a year now, and I've been in different spaces and different rooms where I have been writing. A lot of times God will give me the vision beforehand of where he wants the song to go, but this song, it was different. It was like, here's the words, now let me remind you of where you came from. Let me remind you that you felt this in this moment, and you felt that in that moment, and remember you was on your face crying out to me, where you actually did go and like have a panic attack and have an anxiety attack because you felt like you were just so bound. Now remember this, but not to go back to that place, but to bring those people out of that place. So literally just driving, heard the lyrics, went to the Guitar Center, and I actually think I was live at the Guitar Center, or I may have like posted a little video about it. I go to the Guitar Center, I don't really know how to play, but I get in that sound room and I just feel like I can play, and I start singing, and that's where the part, the just breathe, you can trust me, that's where that came, because I was literally strumming it out on the guitar, and I was like, okay, God. But before that, God had told me that the next song that I write was going to be my single. After that conversation I had with him, I was just like, okay, why do you have me in this position? Why I'm around all these amazing people? Because a lot of people don't know, like, and I ain't trying to do no name drops or nothing like that. But Chandler Moore is my mentor. So I'm a part of his group called Rivers Mentorship, and he's literally been pouring into me, speaking into me, like really pulling some stuff out of me that I didn't even know that was there, honestly. And that's every time I connect with Mav or him or anybody.
Wait, what's Mav? I've never heard of that.
Maverick City. So anytime I connect with Maverick City Music, because I am a part of their choir, I've been a part of the last 3 recordings that they had. So anytime I go and I encounter with them, something different is pulled out of me. So when I went back in last March, it was a writing camp there, and I was like, oh my God, I desire to write again. God reawakened that gift for me. And then when I went to Houston, I'm like, okay, God, I know that you're commanding me to write songs of freedom and write songs of deliverance. And then when I got back to Milwaukee, he was like more of an unction of to write these songs, and that they were just being birthed out of me. It's so many songs that I have wrote, and I actually have one song that I wrote with a couple people that Math actually did record, and it's going to be on the Tribal album when that comes out. So it's just super exciting. But going back to the story of like me writing the song and the place that it came from, God had to remind me of the bondage I was in. So I struggled with lust since I was a kid. I'm talking about locked in a room while pornography was going on, and was expected not to touch myself or expected not to do what they were doing to themselves as a kid, you know. So lust was something that really had a strong grip on me, and I can talk about it now because I'm free from it. And so that. Mainly the stuff that I'm talking about in this song is where I know I picked it up again. And surely it's going to kill me this time. I'm talking about lust because I literally would just pick it up, put it down, pick it up. You know, I had talked to my pastor one time, and I was like, I felt like I've never been free. And then he had to remind me, like, no, you walked free for 2 years. You just started to put your hands back into it. And feel that you were the one that were keeping yourself when you really wasn't. So it's just like this song was literally birthed out of that time where that's something you don't want people to know that. You don't want people to know or see you as something that's weird because you have you struggle with this, or
we talked about this, Brandy.
Man, so I literally just was like, when God told me that this was the song that was going to be my single, I'm like, you sure? Because this is very personable. It's very raw. It's very deep, and I don't know if people are going to be ready for this. This is not an average Christian contemporary or average gospel contemporary song. It's literally me just pouring out to the Father to let people know that it's possible. Like, freedom is possible, that if you really just trust God to lead you. And I know it sounds a little cliche, but no, like, I really had to learn how to let God lead me. Like, lead me in the path of righteousness, because that's what I'm after. I'm after righteousness. I'm not after just to say that I'm living saved, but I'm after righteousness. I'm after being at his feet and pursuing him in this manner. So this song was literally birthed from a place that I didn't know that God wanted to take it, but I knew that he reminded me of those moments that I had where I cried out to him. I remember, I'll never forget it. I was on my floor at my apartment, and when I lived on 35th in West Wales or Wisconsin, Highland. I lived on Highland.
I'm so sorry.
And I was, listen, this was like right after my divorce.
That's like going in the house.
Listen, that's another thing. I went through a whole divorce. That was like right after my divorce. I moved. I was staying with my parents for a little bit, and I was like, no, I need my own space, because once you had your own space and you move back with your parents, it's a little weird. So I moved, but I needed that. I needed to be with them, but then again, God needed to show me that I needed to have a cry out moment, because I couldn't keep picking this stuff back up. So I had failed. I had made a purity vow in front of my church, and I was like, I'm not gonna, have intercourse until I get married. Broke the vow. I remember I was on my floor in the living room, and I was just singing Withholding Nothing. And I feel like that's the point where God really freed me and shifted things in my life, because it was a sincere cry. So I remember those moments of like, going to check myself in the hospital because I was suicidal, like on a suicide watch, because I felt like if I did it this time, I would succeed. So that's what I'm talking about. Come off that ledge. I jumped off a ledge, literally tried to kill myself, jumped off a ledge into a creek bridge, survived, here. And then when somebody tried to come in and save me, tried to take them down with me, like, why did you coming out here? But it was all according to God's plan and his will for my life, that I had to have this testimony, so that people that are encountering the same things can know, because that's what we're looking for. When we got saved, we're looking for transparency. We're looking for people that have overcame things. Yes, we know that God is our focus, but we are looking to people to see if they truly can live out what God said they can. So we gravitate to people. So I'm like, okay, this song is something that was birthed out of a struggling season in my life, but now I can say I'm free from it. I'm walking in the purpose and the fulfillment that God has for me. And I want people, I told Ryan, I said, Ryan, I have to add a prayer, because it's not just a song.
And I love that part.
It's not just a song. It's intercession. Okay, it's intercession. I need to speak something over these people that are in a dark place, like I was, to let them know that God can free you and he sees you, but you have to trust him. So that's pretty much where.
Wow. I heard something in my spirit as you were talking, because you said, I don't know if they're ready. They may not be ready, but God is ready for that to be revealed to them because he's ready to pull them back. Just
Yeah.
like, were people really ready for salvation? Were they really ready for what Jesus was,
baby.
you know, right? But he said, I'm ready
That's a good question.
to heal the world. And so
Heal the world.
Okay, and in this freedom song, he's ready for his people to be free, and your song is going to be a vital tool in that. So I commend you for your transparency, for being open and sharing, and because I'll go back to them not being ready, but you in it.
Yeah.
But you're dealing with pornography.
Yeah.
But you're dealing with all of these spirits of lust or whatever, that suicide and all of that. And so now is the time like never before. And we got to be in position. And so I commend you for your obedience.
And
then you have to wrap.
it's amazing. Okay, we gotta move. But like, and I love this time that we're in. But now worship leaders are kind of being like, I don't want to say exalted, but kind of pushed to the forefront because I believe God can trust us more than the typical gospel artist.
Yeah.
And I love that
it's a different
you kind of, you know, we put out the sound of heaven, like we put, you know, they're gonna put out what's gonna sell.
Yeah.
But and what's crazy, when I released like my first song, Follow You Forever, it was like that kind of song where I was just like, Lord, they're gonna be asking me what you going through, what this about, what this song about. But people still to this day tell me like that song
bless me.
It gets me through. And I didn't know at the time. I just knew that's what I wrote, and I felt like, okay, this is what I need to do. And I love that you're doing that because it's gonna do the same and it's already doing the same.
Man, a week in,
and we never
the testimonies. Already.
We never understand what God is doing, and I love that you're submitted in that space because God can use that. You ain't thinking about, is it going to sell good? Right. Is it this, that, and the other? But God really want people to be changed. Yes. And I believe that's why this is happening for you. And it's happening for you so fast.
Swiftly with that, for sure. So my goodness. And so, Regina, can you share with the people? Because what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, and we're going to listen to the song. Yay.
Amen.
And then, stay tuned, keep listening. But tell the people how they can connect with you, how they can get the music and all of that. Yeah.
So you can go to my pages on social media, Rue_Jefferson at that is on Instagram. I have a link, an actual website that you can click that link and it will literally show you every digital platform that it's on. It's on Amazon, it's on Apple Music, it's on Pandora, Spotify, it's everywhere. YouTube, you can watch the actual, it's not a video, but it's a video of the album cover that Teach designed. It's a video of that that you can literally just, while you're cleaning your house, put on your TV and just watch the YouTube video and listen to it. But it's literally everywhere. Or you can follow me on not follow me, but you can go to my Facebook page, Regina Jefferson. Or did I change that to Rue Jefferson? I think it's Regina. Okay, it's Regina Jefferson, and that is RUGENIA. Jefferson, like the president. And you can type that in, and you'll see the link. Ooh, listen. You will see the link actually underneath my information there, too. And you can see where you can stream all the music from. But yeah.
I love it. I love it. So hang out with us a little bit more. We're going to be right back with your Word Up Challenge after this.
Escaping my mind, and I know I picked it up again. Surely it's gonna kill me this time. So I close my eyes and count to 10. Finger on the trigger, rolling down my eyes, and I know I said the last time, it's the last time. Now I'm just breathe. You can trust me again. So just breathe. You can trust me. Just breathe. You can trust me again. So just breathe. You can trust me.
Just the devotionals. What is y'all doing? Have y'all read the Bible?
What's your Bible
sometime?
street?
Please tell me. What's your Bible street? Did you miss a day? No judgment here.
That be getting me in trouble. Yo.
It does. But what we gonna do today, y'all? We're gonna do one quick question. Cause we had some winners last week. We had
Yes.
2 questions. So we had shout out to Miss Miriam that won last week. She was able to tell us what Moses' sister name is. Y'all really gotta study to know that.
And she won a book, but she didn't come for her book.
And she
did she?
called back and asked about.
And
Ma'am,
she
come
still
get
ain't
your
come for the book.
ma'am.
We got your book.
Okay, come get your book, ma'am. All right, but we're gonna go into this new question today, y'all. It's really simple, and I hope that y'all get it because I decided to take it easy on y'all. But
What's the prize?
listen, I'm about to tell you guys to be
Oh, I got
patient,
excited.
baby.
I got excited.
Slow down, baby.
It's a virgin. It's a
Woo,
virgin.
you gotta
It is
let
a
me ease
virgin.
on into this, all right? Let me do it, okay? But the winner from today's Word Up Challenge will receive a naturally, I was about to pronounce it natural because I was trying to be fancy. Naturally t-shirt from my girl Imani Ray. She's giving this away. I'm looking at the picture with her in this t-shirt.
So
It's very
cute.
vibrant, very
I see them
beautiful.
all over
I
the
love
city.
it.
I see them
They're
all
all
over.
over the city.
love
So
her.
listen, if you trying to fit in with the crowd, you know, and follow a movement, hop on this
Period.
jet and answer this Bible question. Is you ready or is you ain't ready? Listen, if you
Hop
want
in
to
the jet
call
like
in
that.
and you want to go ahead and give us an answer today, do we want to call in or do we
Yeah.
want to do Facebook?
We'll do call in and or Facebook, whatever comes first.
Whatever comes first. We're going to need you to call in. You can call in at 414-578-1560. I will ask the question. I'll repeat the phone number. All right. Y'all know who Paul is. Name used to be Saul. Rode to Damascus. Seen Jesus. Was blind a couple days. Came back. And was bombed. Wrote pretty much a third of the New Testament. Praise Jesus for him. Anyways, we need to know something. What tribe did this man come from?
Ooh.
Well, do y'all know this man's tribe? Let us know. Let us know. Give us a call. If you would like to call in and give your answer, you can call us at 414-578-1560, or you can put your answer in the comment section of our Facebook Live that is going on right now. Whatever comes first is who we're going to take as the winner. Y'all don't want to miss out on this prize. Come get y'all t-shirts,
And
y'all.
we're waiting.
I'm going to ask y'all again while the music going. What tribe was Paul from? Y'all know the Israelite tribes and all that good stuff. It was some tribes, and we need to know where this man was from.
Don't
No,
be
Regina,
scared.
you may not answer, y'all. Regina's trying to take y'all prize. Look at it.
Facebook.
Don't.
what
And I
happened.
feel like she Googled it. Did you Google it?
The number is
Listen to her voice, y'all.
414-578-1560.
That was very Siri-like.
1560.
Do we
It was
have an
real
answer?
serious.
Did anybody give
No,
us
I'm
an
looking on
answer?
Facebook. Me no
Nobody knows.
If I say the answer, can we give it to somebody?
No.
Yes.
She cheated.
Well, somebody, come
You
on.
cheated.
Oh, you cheated?
Huh?
She cheated?
She said, I feel like she cheated. She was sitting there with her phone too confidently.
Listen.
Okay, Regina,
I
what you
just had
think
to
it is?
confirm it. Is it the Benjamin tribe?
No, I don't know who Benjamin is.
Wait,
Come
am I
No,
cheated.
it's Benjamin though.
I'm
I was trying to figure out who Benjamin was.
but it was Benjamin.
You will get the prize, Regina, and you can gift it to someone, or you can keep it for yourself.
Regina will gift you your prize.
I definitely
And should I add that if you win, ask Regina for a serenade while she at it.
There you go.
Okay.
What?
Well, that was your
She
word
did
up
give
challenge
Regina
for this
green
week. I so greatly, deeply
Yes.
appreciate y'all for tuning in to our Saved in the City radio show.
Yes.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Come back next week for the next word up challenge. Read y'all Bibles and finish y'all Bible plans. Quit playing with me. I see you. You 3 days behind.
Ooh,
And we'll be right back after this.
I'll be here and catch up like.
are back. You are locked live to the Saved in the City radio show right here on WGLB AM 1560, 96.1 FM. And my goodness, we've already made it to the top 5 You Doing Too Much moments of the week. Wow, it came very fast today. But it's been an amazing show, and I always love that we can kind of end it with a little bit of fun. And so the first of your top 5 You Doing Too Much moment of the week. Oh, my goodness. Number 5. Ooh. I call it Nacho Bell Nasty.
She done made me mad.
And I think I saw it on your page. Who posted? Oh, did you post it first?
Yes.
Talk about it.
I sent that to y'all in our group chat. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, so this little girl, she got a big old family size pen. Y'all know when y'all selling walking tacos after church, you got to get the big pen, the big can of it.
The walking taco.
You know, she got the big
like
can.
Walking taco.
She's on her kitchen counter.
This
woman.
That's what I kept trying to figure out.
Listen,
it's literally her counter.
No, it's literally her kitchen counter. I didn't see no disinfectant spray, nothing. This baby poured the nacho cheese legit. It's uncooked. It's like, you know, you got to warm that thing up a little bit, little seasoning salt at the top. She poured it out of the can and spread it with her bare hands.
This the same lady that made that little oodles and noodles.
I don't know. She spread it over the counter, and then she begins to make little columns. So she did like jalapenos, lettuce,
and when
tomato,
she started doing it, I was like, okay. But then
this where she messed me up. This where she messed me up. She got the little scrapers from like Cold Stone, how they do the little rolls.
The frozen.
Yes, and she began to mix. And she put tortilla chips on here. And so she crunched it up. She crunched the tortilla chips up over all of this and scooped it all together, and it looked like the roa. Disgusting. And then she got like a tortilla, a circle tortilla, and baked it into a cone. Looks like a waffle cone. She takes an ice cream scooper and she scoops up this mess, two scoops, and puts it in this cone of tortilla and takes a bite like nacho ice cream.
With the nacho cheese still dripping from her arms.
The baby still had cheese dripping from her hands and arms, talking about so delicious. I said, ma'am, you're gonna be sick.
And we all feel she had a pet somewhere.
And I was waiting for the dog to come out of somewhere.
Everybody was like, "There's a cat in this house."
There's
definitely a cat.
See, that quarantine did something
with
to people.
4 legs.
That's ridiculous.
That was
and
already.
The guy recording was just amazed, like, "Wow, boy, if you don't get this out of here, this woman is unsanitary, unclean."
That was already Caucasoid tendencies.
That's new. That's new.
I just made it up. Nacho Bell Nasty. Okay, so I'm like, and I'm on live. Well, nobody's gonna know, right? Please.
And she's doing too much.
And she did too much. Yes, but you know, people will do anything.
Wait, but she put the ground beef on there, and then after everything was mixed together, she put taco seasoning on top of all of it.
Oh yeah, she sprinkled.
She's supposed to put the taco seasoning on the meat-wise cooking.
While you're cooking.
Let you know it's not seasoned.
That's
Caucasoid. That's Caucasoid.
The meat wasn't
was just grounded.
It was grounded.
It was just brown. No oil juice, nothing.
It misbehaved. So
I didn't like it.
I can't.
I was upset.
It was the 2 scoops for me.
It was the disgusting.
You double fat.
And we're moving. That was your top. Again, this was number 5 on your top 5 You Doing Too Much moments of the week. Again, if this is your first time joining us and you're like, well, what is the top 5 You Doing Too Much moments of the week? It is our opportunity that we take because we love y'all, just to let you know when you're doing too much. So sometimes we'll share things that other people do so that you are aware that if all of a sudden you get the urge to spread nacho cheese on your counter, you're going to say no. No, because I listened to Saved in the City radio show and I said, nope, I'm not going to do too much. And we're moving. Number 4 on our top 5, I'm calling it mask hysteria instead of mass hysteria. Mask hysteria. And where it was coming from is people, I feel like they just lost their minds with their masks. Like, I understand that we have to wear these masks.
I have a story.
Please go ahead and
talk
about
I don't know about this. So you talk about this and I'll share my story.
No, you just tell your story.
Well, I had a photo shoot. I had a photo shoot yesterday, and I decided to do it at the Mitchell Park Domes because I wanted, like, that greenery aesthetic.
Yes.
And they're still taking, tickets, of course, with, like, regulations. So at this dome, we're the only, me and my group, is 3 of us. We're the only ones there. So I'm like, well, let me take my mask off real quick so we can catch some pictures.
Right.
Lady caught us through the door, and I knew she was coming straight to us. She had that strong march like Karen. And she came marching down to us. My mask was already on before she got back because I knew what she was going to say. But I waited, and she's like, yeah, you have to keep your mask on at all times, even if you're taking pictures. Okay, thank you. Fine. I'm going to follow the rules. But when I tell you, baby, followed us
See?
From each dome to the next.
So did you ask her like why?
Oh no, we approached her. I said, "You need something from us? Do you need something from us?"
Yeah, because I would have done that too.
Because at this point, you're harassing us. Have you seen us between the point that you told us to keep our mask on and now with our mask off? Yeah. Then you need to chill out.
But that's what I'm talking about. So it's and
of course she played victim and so excuse me for trying to keep everybody safe. You're excused. Now go mind your business.
Exactly.
Because you're doing too much.
But see, this is the part. So when I was saying the mask hysteria, so I'm talking about those people that are just playing police. Mass police. So you got that, and then the flip side of it is the ones that's so overly afraid about not having it on. It's just like, okay, I get it too, but it's just like there's such a paranoia. Yeah, and so I get it. It's like you want to feel.
And now they're talking about double up.
That's what I'm saying. The triple mask.
I just feel like if everybody who was in Tampa Bay for the Super Bowl don't fall out, pass out in the next 2 days, then stop talking to me about coronavirus.
So
because that was the epitome of what not to do.
Triple. And so this is what I'm gonna say.
We're gonna be somewhere passed out
because I can't breathe at once.
For me, when I see people with shields, I'm like, "Oh, you real." Huh?
I wear shields sometimes.
It's the double mask.
Let me tell you why though. I wear the shield because I forgot my mask and then I can't go in there. So then I have to because I keep the shield in the car.
I just feel like after seeing Osmosis Jones, that it can just come around that shield.
All I know is like
it can. That's why they say wear the mask and the shield together. But
wow,
it's just a lot, and I don't know who I want to really be. I don't know who's doing too much. I think the government is doing too much because they have us out here. Okay,
we still don't know nothing after
and we still
a whole
don't know.
year.
And now they're not sure about the second vaccination.
Just tell us to stay in the house again, how y'all did before. Because I ain't scared of COVID. I'm sick of the people.
Paralysis.
I want to stay in the house
from the vaccination. Yes.
I know a couple people who've had it and are fine, but I know a couple people who've had it and look like Bobby Brown. So you never know.
My dad had the shot that they gave Trump before, like going to a vaccine.
Yeah.
That way he wouldn't get sicker, having coronavirus.
I've had so many mixed reviews, and I'm like, while y'all mixing with these reviews, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wear my mask and I'm gonna skip the vaccine. Okay, we'll see how that works.
No, I had COVID.
And so, are you getting vaccine?
No, I'm not.
And that's period. And that was number 4. So mask is, so this is what I would recommend. Lay your mask on the altar every night. And that's the Lord.
I thought you was going to say lay your mask.
Listen, I got a mask sanitizer.
Don't lay your mask on
I have mask sanitizing spray, but I might just get a little frankincense and myrrh blessed oil and just spray the inside every night.
That's what they gave to babies.
Okay, and we're moving.
Frankincense is expensive, though.
And we're moving. Number 3. Pray. Okay, so
and we're moving.
And we're moving. Number 3. Now this is not funny at all. Okay. It's so crazy because we're coming from mask to mask.
I feel like I'm gonna laugh because you said it's not funny.
No, but
okay, hold it together.
Okay, let's breathe.
All right.
And okay. Number 3. I'm calling it praise and warfare. Let me pull up the picture so I can read it real quick. It's not, okay, where is that? So there is a woman, listen, so this is not funny at all. She was gunned down in church and she was literally dancing praise and worship. What? And I hate Teach for laughing. What in the world?
He made me laugh because I heard the little snuffle. Why would he do that?
Listen, but seriously, she was there was a woman who was gunned down and there's a video, but I don't think we have it.
What did she do?
I'm gonna tell you what really happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I couldn't watch the video because they literally show her being gunned down.
Oh my goodness!
On the video.
Like shot?
Shot.
Oh no! I couldn't watch it.
What do you think I'm talking about?
Gunned down me like robbed or like pointed at?
I was thinking like hit across the face.
Like they shot her. With a gun.
But why? It was one of the members, or did somebody come into the church? I need more details.
I think we need more details.
This was, I'm going to tell you, it was a situation.
The video.
It was a situation. He said, you a hypocrite. It was a boyfriend. I feel like it was that.
That's in your spirit or that's for real?
I don't know. I feel like that's what happened.
But anyway, so.
That is so crazy.
That's my whole thing. So she practiced her routine and got up here, and this woman at church.
Listen,
so
my whole band is packed.
Like, real quick, what I wanted to ask was, like, what do you feel about like people who get like shot in her? Because she's not the first type of person that maybe.
He is omnipresent. He is everywhere.
So I'm not safe, praise and worship dancing?
But we messing with free will here. Ooh. That's what we messing with. So God is everywhere at the same time, and stuff happens.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. It be the same as the people. Stuff happens. Right. And I think we're messing with free will.
Oh, that's exactly
that. That's good.
That's
God ordained somebody to come and shoot her.
But we forget too that the enemy's job is to kill, steal, and destroy. Right. So if he's influencing somebody to a magnitude where they can go up and shoot you while you're glorifying God in a manner,
like we give it to their free will of that influence. That's them. Like stuff happens, and that's not to say, oh, I ain't going to church when people getting shot at. People getting shot at the club, but you show up Fridays before 11 for your free drink. But anyway,
ladies drink free.
It is. And it's very scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I would be a little nervous. Like, where's this person? Did they get locked up? Like, what happened? What was the situation?
I'm not going back to the church. But this is what somebody said. It was like this happened during this whole time where most of these churches, because they in this particular church, maskless and everything, you're supposed to be shut down.
Oh, so they're trying to make it seem like it's God punishment.
Oh wow!
Absolutely not. I'm not.
Wow, right?
God don't.
Yeah, God don't do that, right?
Absolutely not.
But we got some people that's just like they really think that God is in stuff like that. Like, okay, you're not obeying the laws of the land, God gonna punish you. Like, come on, it's not the type of Father we serve.
No,
yes, we're supposed to be living in holiness and stuff like that.
No, are y'all watching it? I can't.
Oh no, she going in back there.
So you guys, we are literally looking at the video right now of this gun down situation.
Can you airdrop it to me?
I can't watch it.
And so I know. So prayers up for the family of this young lady. I don't know if she survived.
What is that? I don't know where.
How did you find the video? You just looked up lady shot doing praise and worship?
No, it was on Larry Reid.
This is just too much, and I don't like it. And I think the shooter was doing too much. And I also think the people that was supposed to be security for the church or the ushers or whatever.
Where's the ambassadors and the adjutants?
Because how is somebody able to get pull a gun and you not see or I don't know. I have a lot of questions.
And we're moving. And I can't. The reason why I was letting it go because I can't find the other thing I'm looking for. But I know it was about Keke Wyatt. And it was her retraction. I'm trying to find it. So basically, she said something. She said something about black people, and I'm trying to find it. And so now she wanted to come back and apologize.
She has a white mama, right?
I'm not. Oh, she does.
Is this that same lady that always? She's black and she always talking about black folks.
This is Keke Wyatt, the
singer. She got all them kids.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, we're gonna skip. We're gonna look, Keke. I think the Lord was looking out for you because I can't find your I can't find your thing, Keke. So we're gonna let you slide. I'm gonna just call you on the side and let you know that you did a little bit too much. But the whole thing is when it comes down to it, is just keep that same energy. If that's what you said, then stand for it. I hate when people come back with the over apology. You know what you said.
But was it okay for Nick Cannon to do it to get his show back? He retracted his statement.
I don't think so. I don't think
he was standing on it for months. He said what he said.
But I think what happens is that
she made colorist comments.
Oh, say it.
And opens up about her biracial experience growing up. This is a video, but I guess she said something. You know how people feel about light-skinned people.
Yeah, she said something real off, and then she came back with apologize. So, Keke, you know what? Either keep that same energy, but she also will just go.
I didn't even know she was black for a long time.
Oh yeah, she's very black. So, and we're moving. Lastly, viral vultures. This is number 1. Viral vultures. And where's that coming from? Because the thing, people are so. They're such ravengers. Is that how you say the word? They're ravenous for
viralness.
Yes, for being viral. So they right. So again, kind of hitting back. I don't think Gorilla Glue Girl wanted to have such pain, but really a lot of this stuff is happening on TikTok or whatever, and so we have this whole craze of what can I do to go viral. Like the thing is, people are saying they want to prove her wrong with this whole putting the Gorilla Glue on my lips. So what are you guys thinking about that? Because I get it, that people want. If I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff on social media, then why not get money for it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the segment BT does on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Where they kind of interview people who have went viral, whether if it's like a comedy sketch or something.
I think BT does it too. Yeah.
I watched the ASMR video.
Oh, okay.
BT does it. They go the viral stars.
Yeah, and when you think about how drastically their lives have changed after just a video, child, I be trying to figure out how to get viral too.
Okay. And you gotta keep it up though. Like that's the thing. Like
but that's a full-time job.
Like he's literally going on vacations where he has to be as TT. Like you can't even really just enjoy life and just being in the moment without putting on it.
If you figure out how to monetize it and still be able to be free. A lot of them
You're not gonna be free. Who gonna be free?
No, but I'm thinking. You think about like Not Carlton Banks. They have turned it into like actual work that they enjoy. Like they do tours, comedy tours. They sell merchandise.
Right. I think that's based on You know, I mean, I think it's different if like you have a Kev on stage that goes viral. You know, because that's what he does. You know what I mean? Versus. Gorilla Glue Girl.
Yeah, that's true.
Where this?
What you gonna do next to
stay current?
What about that girl that was?
Actually, she don't want to stay current.
Remember, she was sexy rolling in the Apple Store. Remember that girl?
The hip roller.
Oh.
What happened to her? And then I saw the one girl.
Ellen or something, right?
I don't know. She not doing nothing no more. But that one girl who kind of did that little pose. Her meme is 8 years old today, and she didn't go nowhere.
She never wanted to though. I think
that's what I'm saying. The people who like Andrew Caldwell, he turned that thing around.
This man is giving seminars on how to stay current,
and people are tuning in. From
he has the wisdom.
He's done a good job.
He's
done a good job.
He's doing too much.
He got the mental problem to stay relevant. That's what he has. Like
he has that too, but. Like he's literally giving insight on like how you get your YouTube page branded and stuff like this. And like after you brand it, this is how you start getting revenue.
Andrew
and
how to
like
get
that.
his blue check mark, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I'm.
No, I think people are. I think it's doing too much. They're doing too much in a sense of what are you willing to give up? And what are you willing to do?
And I think this other part I want to add to it. It becomes obsessive as well, because like there's one lady that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Granny. She'd be like, I got my water.
I'm not doing this with you. You don't have to sing it.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I love Granny.
I know Batty Winkle though. That's the Granny that I follow, and she got Fashion Nova sponsors.
But she called
Granny be out here. You know Batty Winkle?
She got a name, Betty Winkle, but this woman name is Granny. What's the girl
that we be like, I know it ain't right that I'm down here?
The one that do Charlene. That's her.
Yes, I love Charlene.
She does.
She's hilarious.
And
she's
she
freaking
seems
beautiful
like she has a regular life
She's
too.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But all that being said is that when I was watching Granny, like she really was upset because she has 1 million something followers on TikTok, but other people are going viral off of her, so they'll take her voice and replicate. So now it's all these trends of everybody going viral off of people who didn't even make up anything. There's no rules to it, right? And so then you have people who now we start to tap into again that mental health issue. We start to tap into depression. We start to tap into all of this other stuff that comes when your 10 minutes or 15 minutes of fame goes away, unless you're like an Andrew Caldwell, that continues on. But anyway, he deals with his stuff
like
too.
You said, it is like an adrenaline fix, and people get addicted to it for real.
That's for real.
Yeah,
and so that's the other part. Depression. That was the other part too, because somebody was like, "Why would with the Gorilla Glue Girl?" They were like, "Why would you want to go online and show this?" Like everybody goes online.
No, that's how we express ourselves nowadays.
Period.
Like we write a status. We make a video.
And then people got something to say about it, but you're online watching her saying it.
And you're watching it over and over and over again.
You're literally
and you're getting some type of pleasure out of it. Like,
exactly.
But if you gonna go viral, like use wisdom, count up the cost. What is it for a man to gain the world to lose it? So.
Period. That's a great way.
Yeah, and but the thing about it is you never know when it could happen.
That's the thing. You don't know when it's gonna tip.
Although people know actual like formulas for how to get content to go viral.
Yeah, but to stay. My
Think
goodness.
about what you're going to lose.
So let's go back over our top 5 you doing too much moments of the week. Number 5, Nacho Bell Nasty.
Too much.
Too much. Number 2, mask hysteria. Just, relax people, pray, lay it on the altar.
Sit down,
Number 3, praise and warfare. My God.
Should have been number 1.
That's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, that could have been definitely number 1. Number 2, Kiki retraction.
Listen.
Kiki, just sing your songs, girl. And number one, viral vultures. I mean, we out here in these social media streets, y'all. Just be careful. Just be careful. And so we will go to a song, but we're almost done with the show. So I'm going to leave you with your kingdom solution. But before I do that, I definitely want to say thank you to our amazing guest, Regina. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
No problem.
Applause. You're amazing. You got to come back and
y'all
just
amazing.
Like, be on the show. Right. I was like, come on, fill in on one of these days. We're absolutely here for it.
And that's on who?
Okay.
Girl, she always want me.
Right. And then she's going to be like, Regina's like, I'm not going anywhere.
Right. And I'm going to stay, period.
Okay, let's go down.
I'm so here for it. Okay. So let me leave you guys with the kingdom solution. I thought it'd be very fitting since we were dealing with Regina and her freedom song. In Galatians 5:13, the scripture says, "For you were called to freedom, brothers. Only do not use your freedom as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another." Take that. Make sure you tune into us next week and every Friday right here on WGLB AM 1560, 96.1 FM for your Saved in the City radio show, Kingdom Solution.
Escaping my mind, and I know I picked it up again. Surely it's gonna kill me this time. So I close my eyes and count to 10. Finger on the trigger, rolling down my eyes, and I know I said the last time was the last time. Now I'm ashamed, I keep letting you down, but I hear your still small voice crying out to me, saying just breathe. Can trust me again, so just breathe. You can trust me, just breathe. You can trust me again, so just breathe. You can trust me. trust me again. Just breathe. You can trust me. Just breathe. You can trust me again. Come up that ledge. Lay down that gun. Toss those pills. It's time for you to live now. Come off that ledge and lay down that gun. Toss those pills. It's time for you to live now. 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 So just breathe. You can trust me. Just breathe. You can trust me again. You can trust me again. You can trust me again. That's what the Father is saying. You can trust me again. You can trust me again. You can trust me again. I'll never let go of your hand. I'll never let go of your hand. You can trust me again. All you have to do is breathe. All you have to do is breathe. All you have to do is breathe. All you have to do is breathe and trust the Father. All you have to do is breathe and trust the Father again. Father, I pray that every heart that is hearing this song will feel you, will know you, will trust you. They will hear your still small voice whispering to them in their darkest moments, telling them to breathe, telling them to get up out of their muck and out of their bed, Lord Jesus, of depression, of oppression, of suicide, Lord Jesus. I pray, Lord God, that they will hear your voice like never before, telling them to breathe again. I can feel the walls cave. I can feel my last breath escaping my mind, and I know I picked it up again. Surely it's gonna kill me this time. So I close my eyes and count to 10. Finger on the trigger, tears rolling down my eyes, and I know I said the last time, it's the last time. Now I'm changed. I keep letting you down, but I hear you still small voice crying out to me, saying just breathe. You can trust me again. So just breathe.